this Bitcoin's price and everything that's happening right now, like in the value of $1 trillion, is all reliant on the coins not moving. What happens if the coins move, and what about that vulnerability? Like, I feel
that's
like
not true, man.
Bitcoiner just ignores that.
Nah, it's not true. We have a number for that called days destroyed. We measure the length of time that a coin has remained dormant. And so if you look on bitinfocharts.com, you just search Bitcoin rich list, you can actually see a chart of how long coins have been sitting there. And, you know, some large amount of coins, which by the way is funny, market cap's supposed to be circulating supply. Circulating supply means moving. Bitcoin's founders, million coins, are sitting there counting as circulating supply, even though they've never moved. It's a scam. So actually, Bitcoin's market cap is about 5% lower than publicly advertised because everyone's a scammer.
But that doesn't matter. Why does that matter if Bitcoin's market cap is 5% lower or greater? It fluctuates quite a bit.
Why not just measure it accurately? Why not just measure the coins that have moved that are actually circulating? Why not? Or publish both numbers. I don't mind.
Again, there's no CEO of Bitcoin, Richard.
This is a coin market cap ranking site thing. This doesn't have to do with actual Bitcoin.
Talk to them. Well, like it's a complaint for coin market cap, the website.
We've already got a lawsuit against them. I don't think they want to talk to me. So
excellent.
And by we, I mean Mexicans, not me personally.
So I want to bring up, we've got a lot of audience members, Richard, that have come from your community as well.
Going back up, sorry. Are you suing CoinMarketCap? Is it because they're not listing Hex? Like why are you guys suing them?
Well, basically, like, malicious tort is when you make problems for someone else's ability to fulfill their contract, and it's actionable. And when you lie and say untrue things, it's actionable. Hex has had billions and billions and billions of dollars of market cap for years, and yet we're put at number 200. And if our price goes down, we're number 200. And if our price goes up, we're number 200. But on the first page, they list things that go to zero, like yams and Luna and all types of other disgusting trash.
Let's be clear, Hex is pretty damn fucking close to zero. It's 4 cents.
Bro, I really hope you get to hang out with some Hexicans sometime. They will really educate you and show you what good life actually looks like. We're driving Lamborghinis, Ferraris, Bentleys, yachts, jets. We're winning the game. Period.
No.
I heard this from OneCoin.
The guy with less Bitcoin than me is laughing at me right now. I think that's really funny. Hey, I mined full block solo, no pool, in 50 BTC rewards in 2011. How about you, buddy? How much BTC you got, dog?
Richard, you're not going to win a debate with a Bitcoiner showing them how richer you are. I really don't care how rich you are. I don't have a Lambo. I don't want a Lambo. It's not why I'm here. Clearly, this is why you're here. You didn't make enough money in Bitcoin, so you have to start printing your own.
Tone, I retired in 2003 with 150 million. Like, oh, Jesus. Dude, you guys need to go to richardhart.com and learn about who I am. I was a god before Bitcoin was invented. I was retired in 2003. Bitcoin was invented in 2009.
Did he just say I was a god before Bitcoin was invented?
That's right. Correct. And still a god. Fat god.
So anyway, okay, so I don't even know what to say to that, right? Like, I'm following, I like Bitcoin
just
because
admit,
there is no
just
God.
admit that Ethereum
It's just a
outpumps
protocol.
Bitcoin 3-to-1 since the COVID dip. Just admit it.
Your coin, I don't even know how to get in and out of it. Like, I would never do it. Like, it's just a made up token that you created. It's not interesting.
I told you Hex is too confusing for you guys. Just talk about Ethereum. It's easier.
It is not interesting. It is just another Ponzi, just like Celsius just imploded, just like OneCoin imploded, just like BitConnect. And
you know what's funny? We're older than all those
end the
things, and yet
same
our
way.
chart is up 250x versus Bitcoin. Crazy how that works, huh?
It doesn't matter how much you're up. The question is this sustainable? And it's not, because it's just a Ponzi.
Dude, it's just Bitcoin with less negative externalities. We don't have to pay miners to dump the price all the time. We just pay a little bit of fees. People average lock up 7 years. What do you think happens to some people buy and lock up 7 years? What do you think happens to it? The price goes up. It's obvious.
Oh yeah, it's been going down.
Yes, you have lots of gimmicks.
You're just explaining a better made Ponzi.
Hey, you know what?
It's not better. Like, the Ponzi is not better.
Let me ask you, why isn't Bitcoin a Ponzi real quick?
To be fair, Tone,
Why
I
isn't
didn't
Bitcoin a
mean
Ponzi?
better as in it's a better investment. I just meant that by locking it up for 7 years, he can hide the fact that it's a Ponzi for longer.
Why isn't Bitcoin a Ponzi? Where's its base demand? Where are people using it as a currency?
Sure, this was explained in a post by Luke Schuer, another one of those Bitcoin.
You mean the guy that keeps begging online that can't pay his bills, broke, Luke Jr.? The guy that is like nearly.
That's the one of the smartest computer engineers alive. And yes, he's not very wealthy. And yes, he needs donations. And he's still one of the smartest computer science people in the world.
He wants the block size to be 200 kilobits, not 1 megabyte, right? You know that,
And
right?
he has very good arguments for that, by the way. And whenever Lucas Jr. says anything, people listen.
Yeah, I listen, and everyone else laughs, including the core devs who are on my side on this one, that Luke is crazy.
Well, yeah, lots of geniuses are crazy, and he's one of those, right? And core devs aren't laughing at this. It's seriously being discussed. It's not going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen, but he has good points on that. So in 2013, he explained why Litecoin is just a Ponzi and Bitcoin is not. And the answer was very simple. The reason why Bitcoin is not a Ponzi is because Bitcoin actually innovated something. Because it innovated, it created, it solved the Byzantine generals problem. It solved the double spend problem, basically. And now you have unconfiscatable, censorship resistant digital transfer. And it's capped at 21 million. This innovation.
So you say unconfiscatable all the time, and the government confiscates it and sells it all the time. Why do you keep lying like that, man?
That's just bad key management.
Yeah, 100%.
But they confiscate it all the time, and you run a show called Unconfiscatable. It's a scam. It's a lie.
Key management. It's bad key management. It's just
Dog,
bad key management.
Then rename your conference Good Key Management, because you're scamming.
The protocol itself, if you properly secure it, is unconfiscatable. Always said that. Because Bitcoin actually has an underlying innovation of decentralization, it prevents Bitcoin from being a Ponzi. Everything else in crypto, at the end of the day, is pretty much a Ponzi because they haven't innovated anything.
So what happens when Ethereum has negative supply growth due to fee burning and switching to proof of stake, and Bitcoin is still not even hard money and still inflating to enrich miners to dump the price to pollute the environment?
Ethereum.
And Pulsechain.com does the same thing, by the way.
Ethereum doesn't have any actual innovation to the world. So eventually, there will be no need for the Ethereum token because everything that you can build on Ethereum, you will be able to build on a sidechain of Bitcoin. Munib is working on one of them, and there are several others. So everything that Ethereum can do, Bitcoin can also do. That is why the Ethereum token will not be needed unless Ethereum actually converts itself to be a centralized corporation like Microsoft and converts Ethereum to an equity and stock of the Ethereum, the company. Then that token has a chance to exist long term.
Is the reason there's 10 times more liquidity in wrapped Bitcoin on Ethereum than in the liquid network on Bitcoin because Bitcoin's so cool?
Anyone that wraps their Bitcoin on Ethereum doesn't actually believe in Bitcoin, and they just want to invest in the latest and greatest thing to try and make more fiat money, and eventually they all get burnt.
And they all made yield instead of the actual hardcore Bitcoin bros that deposited their coins right into BlockFi and into Celsius.
You only hear from the people that made money on yield. You don't hear from all the people that lost all their money in Luna, all the people that lost all their money in Celsius. These people might not be able to afford internet going forward. So you don't hear from all the failures. You only hear from the successes because they have a bigger microphone.
That's why I never hear from your students because they lost all their money. Your students never talk crap on my posts because they're all wrecked and they don't have anything to talk smack about.
Listen,
you should stop promoting margin trading. It's horrible.
Richard, you're just another version of the course sellers up here. You're up here telling, I'll get you rich. I'll sell you something. I got big Lambos. Trust me. Don't trust these guys. Trust me. You're just like.
What are you talking about? I'm up here talking about Ethereum. I don't even want to talk about my projects. I'm not even talking about my projects.
You haven't talked about Hex this entire time. Bro, you came up here and said, I'm a god. Listen to me. My Lamborghinis are huge and all the people who buy my coin are rich. You're just another version of all these people you're arguing with.
Nope. I'm the guy that called the top on the day. Check the charts, buddy.
That has nothing to do with what I just said, though. You came up here and said, hey, listen to me. All the people who buy my coin get rich, dude. And then you described...
No, I'm the guy getting people to hold their own keys. Listen, you can't remove price risk in speculative instruments. You're going to get bubbles. Things are going to go up and down. That's not removable. But you can remove counterparty risk. I'm the guy getting people to hold their own keys.
That has nothing
yeah, no, you're still a snake oil salesman.
You are just a different type
Tone wants you to give your keys to the exchange. I want you to hold your own keys.
Hey, don't trust
easy.
These guys. Trust me.
When did I say that?
I don't think Tone's ever promoted.
How are you going to do margin trading and not, I don't know, put your keys on the exchange, bro?
You, they're going to get you rich quick. Listen to me. Don't listen to them. Please do not listen to them. They are.
I'm the guy that tells you crypto drops 85 and 95% all the time. I'm the guy that tells you the honest truth about the volatility. Go look on hex.com/scam or how it works, and you'll see me tell you 85, 95% drops all the time. Nobody else tells you that. Just me.
You should make it. Hey, Richard, can you change?
What's going on?
You
Why
need
are
to
we
change
spending
your.
any time talking about Hex, Mara? Are you gonna?
We should change the domain to scam.hex.com instead of hex.com/scam.
So
Okay,
James,
guys,
I'll give you the mic. I'll give you the mic. Hold on, James.
Talking
Before I give you the mic, I just want to say, so we've got audience members, very important panelists to understand. We've got audience members from all different fields, including a lot of Hex, fans and followers of Richard. We've got a lot of followers of Bitcoin. So I think it's important.